Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Silisponge and using it on my face and kind of giving you my impression of it. It's an interesting product. One of my coworkers actually ordered a couple of them and she gave me one, so I was like, yes, I'm definitely going to be putting this on my channel, seeing what it's like, what it does, because I've seen other people use it and then I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm bringing it back up again, I guess. It's an interesting product. Thank you, Amanda, for letting me have one to test out on my channel. And you all can watch me struggle with it, and we will go ahead and get into it. Okay, so before I get into using the Silisponge, I am going to go ahead and prime my face with my Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Primer, which has become one of my favorites recently. I have that Maybelling Baby Skin one still, but I just about never ever use it. I've discovered a silicone primer is not my favorite. Okay, now that my face is primed, I am going to put the foundation kind of on my face like I typically do, where I just dot it, and I'm just using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Same thing once again that I always use. This is probably going to be a ton of foundation. Let's see how this thing does. Not even like sure how to hold it either. Oh gracious, oh gracious. It's slippery. Does that look like too much foundation to you? Maybe, maybe not? Yeah. I feel like my nose is incredibly difficult to kind of stipple it on there because of the way the Silisponge is shaped. So the nose is kind of difficult, especially like the cracks around my nose. I feel like it looks like I have 10 pounds of foundation on. Just rub that on my neck a little bit. And it's taking 10 years. Oh my, so clearly my face is quite covered in foundation and not smoothed out very well. I don't know if I was supposed to like smooth this or use it like a beauty blender. Either way, it's difficult. I just want to like go over my face with a beauty blender to make sure like that little corner of my nose is blended. That already just feels better. I'm not sure that the Silisponge is something I would use just for all over application. Maybe to apply foundation, kind of smooth it on there and then go back in with my beauty blender to just kind of smooth those lines out, because it felt like it was just smearing foundation on my face and not in a good way. So let's try concealer. I'm going to use very tiny amount of my Urban Decay Naked Skin Complete Coverage Concealer in Fair. I'm not going to use nearly as much as I typically do. And I did go ahead and highlight the high points of the face as well. I'm just going to use a tissue and just kind of wipe off the foundation, which there wasn't much on the Silisponge because it was all on my face. You can see tissue just has one little spot of color. It's really difficult to hold on to this thing. That's probably my biggest complaint. It's really difficult to hold on to. I think using less product was a lot easier to blend in my concealer, because when I had so much product it was just kind of smearing and not going where I needed it to. It was just kind of going everywhere. So maybe that's the trick. I need to work on less product with this. Because that doesn't look terrible. That doesn't look terrible. Now we're going to try the concealer that I use for concealing my spots. This is my Maybelline Master Conceal in Fair, which I've rubbed off most of the packaging label on it. Oh, I got way too much. Okay, well, I clearly still have a whole lot of concealer on my finger that's going to be wasted. Let's just try to blend these little spots in. See how well they cover. I feel like it didn't necessarily cover those as well as it typically does, but they're also pretty texturized, so kind of not surprised. I feel like this cheek is very, very red. I'm not sure if it's because it's where I started, so I was smearing the foundation just a little bit poorly. But I am just gonna tap a little bit of my concealer in this area because I do just have a lot of redness there anyways. Try to cover up these spots a little bit better. Oh! Used a lot up there. Okay, well, I think I'm done kind of trying with that. I think the Silisponge, I can definitely see it from a cleanliness standpoint so far, but as far as ease and quickness of use, man, it's actually a little bit difficult because you really do have to spend a lot of time dabbing or doing something. Less product is definitely better with this. I'm gonna have to keep trying, but I'm gonna finish up my makeup and see how things go on top of it, and I will be right back. Okay, so I finished my makeup. Obviously I decided to go super sparkle. I'm sure I've got sparkle falling all over my face, but I will say I think everything went on pretty smoothly on top of all the foundation. I do feel like I'm having a very full coverage day, so I think that is what is to be expected with the Silisponge. And I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to practice with it some more because it's not my favorite at the moment, obviously, because it did take a lot longer. It was a little bit more difficult to smooth everything out. I had a decent makeup day. I like glitter, so I like my eyes. I don't even care if it looks good. I love it. And I love my lips, of course, and I'm liking my highlight today. But my foundation isn't my favorite. I feel like my under eye looks fine, but it's not where it would normally be. I feel like you can see some of the blue from where I was using less product. And I feel like some of my spots are showing through a little bit more. But who knows if that's the fault of the Silisponge or if my skin just sucks right now. So I'm going to keep using it and I will keep you all updated on it. But I believe that is all for now about the Silisponge. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button just down below. And if you would like, you can also hit that little notification bell so that you're getting notified when I do post new videos. And I will see you all next week. Bye!